Welcome back. 10 minutes after 8 o'clock. Tracy Black is here this morning from Pike Nurseries, and we are delighted to have her here because we're talking Christmas time or holiday time, and how about adding a little greenery to your Christmas decorations? So we got a few options perhaps you can look at this morning. Tracy, good to see you this morning.
Thank you very much.
We were talking a little bit off camera about how this could be done even by someone like me who can never grow a single plant. I have a good time destroying them but never growing them. But Tracy, tell us what you've got. These are some beautiful plants. Why this time of year?
Well, the amaryllis is that big showy red bloom.
Okay.
Just reminds us of Christmas. And then paperwhite, same thing. They're fragrant and they smell so good, and the beautiful white bloom.
Yeah.
And they've just become a Christmas tradition. But you have to force them to bloom. You have to force them now to bloom. They don't bloom naturally at this time of year.
Oh, really?
So that's the trick.
Well, how do you force something in this amaryllis? How long does that bloom last, by the way?
It'll last probably 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks. And what about the paperwhite?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to force it. Well, how do you do that? Do you have to threaten it with something?
You do. You have to have a very serious conversation with it first. And then do all the other things that you're supposed to do. So you get a bulb like this.
All right. This is an amaryllis bulb?
This is an amaryllis bulb,
okay.
Yep, and they come in different bloom types. And you can do it 2 ways, by water and pebbles or soil. So this is a forcing vase. You put the root system into the vase. You want that all to go in there.
Yeah.
And it sits right on top. And you're going to fill the vase to water just so the roots are in the water. You don't want the bulb in the water because that'll cause rot.
Oh, okay.
And you keep that full of water throughout its blooming life. So that's the start. Now, you keep an amaryllis and paperwhite bulbs in a dark, cool area until they start to show stems.
Okay.
And then you want them in a sunny area. So this one definitely needs to be in a sunny area.
Okay, this is a sunny area bulb, but that's you'd be doing the same thing here. You put it in this forcing bag. This is specially made to do this?
They are. They come from the 1800s. These vases have been around like that.
Wow, that is so fascinating.
Yeah, so then you'll just fill it with water.
Okay, and you've got some water here.
Yeah, I got some water.
And you have to make sure it stays watered, right?
Right.
Okay.
You want it to have water, and you want the root system to be in the water, but not any higher. There's also a tip with amaryllis. Most people who know amaryllis, they get very tall and heavy. If you add half water, half liquor, like gin or vodka, it'll stunt its growth.
You know, it does the same thing to me. Anyway, okay.
So, and then you have a beautiful bloom, but a shorter bloom, so it doesn't fall over and topple over on your table.
Okay, we got just very little time left. What about this one here? This is the neatest one.
This one is all encased, so you don't have to do anything to it. You just buy it like this, put it in a sunny window, and you're going to have a gorgeous amaryllis bloom for Christmas. No water, no nothing.
Gosh.
So really gardening without guesswork.
And you can find all this at Pike Nurseries.
All of this at Pike Nurseries,
which is located?
We're in the Ballantyne area off of Johnston Road.
And you would love to have folks come by
Absolutely,
and see.
we are ready.
This would make some great Christmas decorations. I tell you what. All right. Well, Tracy Black, thank you so much. Again, it's from Pike Nurseries. You're going to want to try this. I might even try this myself. It's kind of clever, kind of neat. Anyway, stay with us. We'll be back with more on WBTV News on Bounce TV in just a moment. The time is 8:14.